welcome to Cafe Inoma and welcome to our reaction to Carl Douglas. We're going to react to the song Kung Fu Fighting. It's the first time Single Take Honest reaction to this song. Let's get started.
It's the first time Single Take Honest reaction and listen to this whole song. I have heard a bit of it in the movie Rush Hour.
It's there in Russia? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So,
let's see.
If I'm not mistaken,
Okay.
I have heard a bit of it there.
But they fought with expert timing. There were funky Chinamen from funky Chinatown. They were chopping them up, they were chopping them down. It's an ancient Chinese art, and everybody knew their part. From a fainting to a slip, and a kicking from the hip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. Yeah. But they fought with expert timing. There was Funky Billy Chin and Little Sammy Chung. He said, "Here comes the big boss. Let's get it on." We took a bow and made a stand. Started swaying with the hand. A sudden motion made me skip. Now we're into a brand new trip. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Those kids were fast as lightning. In fact, it was a little bit frightening. But they did it with expert timing. Oh yeah.
enjoyable. Long, pretty long, but enjoyable.
Yeah, it is a long song.
Pretty
it repeats
long.
itself, I think, once, the whole song,
Yeah.
one more time. Yeah.
Oh, this seems like it was probably written in what, 15-20 minutes while watching a kung fu flick.
Kung Fu Fighting.
Carl Douglas. I don't know much about this artist. In fact, I think this is the only song I've heard of Carl Douglas.
Yeah, I think.
But it seems like this was probably written in less than 20 minutes because they're just 3 principal verses and the chorus. So I don't think it must have taken a long time. Very creative,
Yeah.
crafty, and well put together. It highlights the kung fu fighting.
It
in
does. It could be
kung fu
like
movies.
a Kung Fu anthem song.
It's also funny, I mean, if you look at it in a different way, almost every kung fu movie is a lot of fun, and it also has morals. Whenever it's not a lot of fun, it has valuable morals to teach us.
Shaolin and Kung Fu movies have been good.
Even the this Drunken Master series and
Yeah, all of
most
them.
of the Jackie Chan
Eagle and the
movies.
Claw and all of that.
And who's that? Sammy Hung, is it? Who was mentioned?
Yes, Sammy Hung. His partner. I
And
think.
of course, my favorite is Stephen Chow.
Yeah.
Although there's not too much kung fu in his
But
movies,
they are
apart
comic.
from Shaolin,
They are comedy.
Shaolin Soccer, as well as another one. Which was that other one?
Kung Fu Hustle is a
Kung
lot
Fu
of
Hustle,
Kung Fu.
yeah. Apart from that, there's less kung fu, more comedy. But
More
I
comedy.
like it.
Yeah,
I like
I like
Stephen Chow the best among all these guys,
Yeah.
for sure. What are your thoughts on the song, Kirti?
This was enjoyable. This could actually become a song for Kung Fu. For people who don't understand Chinese and they need to know a little bit about Kung Fu, or they just need an anthem for Kung Fu, this would be nice. It's a good promotional song for Kung Fu. It gives little bit ancient art and this and that, how children do it. And I like the music that they played in the background.
The flute is
Yeah,
amazing.
the flute. And
The
there was
Chinese
something going
flute.
on the keyboard as well, I think.
Yeah.
Also, the backup singers doing all the
Kung fu moves.
sounds.
Fighting moves.
So it sounded good. It was holistic. The way it was made, it could go well in any kung fu movie. It could go well also in Jackie Chan's Karate Kid as well.
Yeah.
It should have been there.
Maybe it was in that movie. I don't remember if it was in
but
Russia.
I know this.
But I've heard a bit of it
The little
in
bit tune.
a movie.
Hmm.
Probably Russia, probably
Karate
Karate
Kid.
Kid of Jackie Chan.
Yeah.
Maybe, not sure.
But it sounds good. It's catchy. It's catchy to listen to it, and because of that flute sound, you will remember this is the song. that
I
is
like
playing.
those fighting, those moves, those practice moves that they do.
Yeah.
Of course, I love Ip Man. I must mention Ip Man.
Yes. Ip
Love
Man
the
series.
original Ip Man.
Yeah.
And the first 2 parts especially.
Actually, there are 3, and then there was 4th one that somebody else made. The franchise was taken by someone else. I
Yeah,
think.
so I like Ip Man too. And on a different note, for some reason, this reminded me of Gods Must Be Crazy. The movie Gods Must Be Crazy, part 1,
okay.
2, 3. For some reason, maybe because of part 4, which had Kung Fu in it.
Yeah, I don't know what happened to Gods Must Be
it
Crazy.
wasn't the best
Some Chinese creator took over the franchise, and
but
it just.
This reminded me of Gods Must Be Crazy. Though it has nothing to do with Kung Fu fighting, the first 3 parts, which are really good. Anyway, I love the song. Kirti loves the song. It was long, but it's very, very catchy. I love the flute instrumental. Kirti loves it too. Those fighting sounds, everything done. And the description.
It's playfully done.
I'm sure it was written very quickly. I don't know much about this artist, but seems like it was put together with the music
It
put
is
together
written by Carl
very quickly.
Douglas.
But brilliantly done. It must have done very well. Considering at that time the late 70s, late 70s, early 80s, right till the early 90s, these Kung Fu movies were a blast all over the world, especially in the US and India. Lots of popularity. I'm assuming it was much bigger in the US, the popularity. Even Chinese food became very, very popular at that time. So this must have been a big hit.
Although right now it's kind of seeing downhill for the Chinese things among people. We can understand why it is happening because of the whole world seeing an upside down kind of a thing because of the virus outbreak. It may take some time. I think it's all about time. Time heals everything. The emotions may get back again. And people may again start liking Chinese things and all. Maybe not as much as before, but it will be coming back.
The only reason people don't like it, and most people don't like it, I have spoken to many of them, even family, including myself. The only reason we don't like Chinese products, I won't say the culture, music, anything.
Yeah.
The music I love these movies, as
We
we
still
have
watch
mentioned. But it's the products that are cheap quality. At least the ones that are sent to countries such as India and America. Very, very cheap quality. It's like,
There is no.
and unfortunately, it's we associate it with China because it's always written "made in China" on it. But apart from that, obviously, there's everything to love about. There are a couple of Seinfeld episodes that cover Chinese cuisine and Chinese culture and even the hair growing thing formula.
Medicine.
Yeah, so everyone loves the Chinese, obviously, but the products sometimes they really are inferior quality. That's it for this one. Goodbye.